The province of Ontario has announced that school will be back in session starting in September, and the Catholic District School Board of Eastern Ontario has tabled its plan. Joining me now is John Cameron. Welcome to the show, John.
Thanks, Gabe. Good afternoon. It's good to be here.
All right, so as I alluded to, the province made their announcement, followed by a very quick tabling of your plan at the school board level. So let's talk a little bit about that first.
Sure. And as you know, the province told us to get three different scenarios together. One would be a conventional model with increased cleaning. The other one would be an integrated model with both online component and in-school component. And the other is a model back to school. And the ministry announced that we're back to school. So if you look at that, a lot of work went into developing our plan. It's actually a 100-page document that we put together with all the mechanisms in place and all the cleaning measures and everything else. So it's very, very detailed. We did have to consult with many people, with the Joint Health and Safety Committee, with our unions, with the chief medical health officers. And I will say that Dr. Paul and Dr. Paula has been very helpful in helping us develop our plan, as well as other stakeholders. So it was a long process, certainly, and it took our team about a month to develop the plan and put it together. So in response to the ministry, we are still waiting. We met with the ministry as well to talk about our plan and share our plan with them, and we're still waiting just for a couple of small areas to tweak. So I think, as everyone is aware, it was announced that everyone would be returning back. Elementary would be returning back to a 5-day school plan, and those students would be going in and learning through a traditional model, conventional model, and they would remain with their teacher all day long, which is different than, say, a purely conventional model, because where you'd have both teachers and students moving around outside and share and having recess together and so on. So in this plan, they're basically together all day long with their teacher. And again, it's to limit the cohort and limit the touch, space, and contact people that you're in with. So, and our plan certainly complies with that. Additionally, at the high school, they have what's called, there's several different models that have been adopted provincially. Should be known that 24 boards around the province basically are doing the same model, in the sense that they have a 3-2 plan where they go 3 days and then 2 days. Our plan is not like that. We were able to integrate ours, which is a quadmestering plan. And essentially what a quadmestering plan is that students would come in and they would take 2 courses for a period of 9 weeks. And this way they would get their 2 credits. And then for the next, so that would be period 1 and 2. And then for the next, after the 9 weeks, it would be periods 3 and 4. So by the end of the semester, they would have four credits. And that, I think, as you know, usually you're taking a 4-period day and you're moving around and you're seeing different teachers and so on. So again, this is all to limit the number of people that they're in contact with. And again, the plan does have a lot of safety measures in it to ensure that these students are safe within their cohorts, to limit any meeting with other students, with other teachers. It just basically limits it. So we're very pleased. We're very pleased with the plan. And I know to develop this plan, we kind of put our principal hat on, in the sense that you think like a principal as to what you need in the building. You know, ground basically there to see. To take into account all the different measures, and we shared our plan, like I was saying, with all those different stakeholders, and they added their input, and the outcome is excellent. We're very satisfied with our plan.
All right, and of course, as you mentioned, there's been a lot of consultation surrounding this, and we know that, of course, some of the most important stakeholders are parents. So have you had an opportunity to consult with parents yet, or is that coming? And if so, how has the response been?
Well, basically, the parent involvement committee, have been consulted. We did, in fact, send home a survey, Gabe, as well. Again, listing the different scenarios. So when we heard from the government that we were to provide three different scenarios, so we just sent out a survey to parents, basically explaining those scenarios as well as to what they would be. And we did get a good response back from parents as well with that. And again, I must say I have to commend both Dr. Paul and Dr. Paula in assisting us with our plan.
Excellent, and of course, one of the nice things about the whole process was that regionalized approach. You know, it wasn't a blanket solution for the whole province. So maybe talk to me about those considerations and how our unique situation within our school board factored into this particular plan.
Yes, we've been very fortunate in the sense that here in Eastern Ontario, in that we were able to develop a plan that we were able to carry out. And as I said earlier, there were 24 school boards across the province. Some of the larger school boards in the province that basically they had to do a plan where it's the students are coming in 3 days of the week, and then for 1 week, and then 2 days of the week the next week. And again, that's again an integrated model they had. We were very fortunate in that, and I think you know that as a result of the low number of cases that are in Eastern Ontario, that allowed us to kind of carry out our plan, which is differently than the rest of the province, or some of the larger centers in the province where they have to do it differently.
Absolutely, and just finally, we know that that this is an important aspect for children. You know, we've heard, this extended March break, so to speak, or extended summer, is certainly probably been fun for kids, but at the same time, there's probably a lot of restlessness, and of course, education is always an important aspect. So just talk to me finally about the importance of the kids returning back to school in September.
Yes, we're actually very excited about it to welcome our students and our families back to school. And you said it, I think a very important part of that in growing up certainly is the social aspect and the fun that they have with their friends. So we're looking very forward, and we're very, very thankful for a good plan that does put our students' safety first, and that they can get back to school in a safe environment with their peers, and not just about the school and the academics, but just in visiting with their friends and get back to some kind of normalcy.
Absolutely, and just briefly, if people are looking for more information and details of the plan, is there a way for them to find out more?
Yes, actually, what we're still waiting on the ministry. We shared our plan with them last Friday. So as soon as we have the details from the ministry, which we would expect in the next week, we are going to put that on our site, on our board website, for parents to access and get a lot more information. As well, we are going to we will put the 100-page plan on there, which provides all the detail to ensure parents the safety measures that are put into place for their sons and daughters.
Excellent. On that note, John, thank you so much for joining me for this update on school returning in September, and best of luck as the plan continues to roll out.
It's a real pleasure, Gabe. Thank you very much for having me, and God bless.